really slowly. Even when it felt...
Yep, that has to be it! Yeah, that... I'll protect us.
Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to... Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could...
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? It must have taken them a lot of it. So...
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of... Born into abject sorrow. Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners... No. You're... Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come. I suppose you could call it the realm of my it's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've hoped. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree. Father told me that once I possessed all, but in truth, I died. The person you see before you now is nothing. But as for your question, the Luma, in its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form, after all. Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry, I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this, as if... I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I was curious, so even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds, after all, any chance at living, even the form you see before you was nothing. I know. But there's nothing I can do to make... If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But... I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight's sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The loom of fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened... Captain Dainsleif has had... His plan was to... He would then hand... That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye, all at once. That's right. Because in... Before you two entered that false location...
Traveler. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary. And took that... I'm sorry, Traveler. I promise I'm not trying to... Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley line in the face of every... In any case... You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. I... suffered... from an indescribable level. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears. Even if my goal was simple. To use the loom of fate in its near-completed form. When its ability to create memories was at its strongest. To implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the loom of fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Hi.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The loom of fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear. Well, would you think of...
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
Huh? What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory.
You're only telling me this now.
Still so sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for... Let's think for a second. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? What a score! Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. It's just that, well, so there we were. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and there he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later, and after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of... Paimon wonders how Atos is doing. Maybe we should go check. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so...
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now he left just as quickly. If Kari Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade. Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear? A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see. Ma da 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 da. Ma da 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 da.
Today's recommendation, I guess I'll put the Adventurers Guild.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer here.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Give me a better price.
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Gosh, all I can think about is deals.
I can't go any lower.
Can't you give me a better price?
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Yeah.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
I swear on the Archons, I can't go any lower.
Can't you give me a better price?
Yeah! Thunderclap!
No one escapes my sight!
Come a little closer.
Dodge this!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Lightning flash!
Go, go, Baron Buddy! Let it rain! Hey!
Cool it! Don't get frostbite! Take this! Thunderclap! Lightning flash!
No one escapes my sight! I'll race you there!
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up.
Take this!
Go, go, Baron Buddy!
Push your luck.
Get him! No escape!
This moment will be frozen in time.
You're in for a little shock.
Lightning flash! Dodge this!
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Eyes on me!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Mighty mythical beast!
Come on, we can do it! Oh,
Steady as stone.
Power that ended Haishan!
Ad Astra Abyssos. Ad Astra. Okay.
wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.